Anyways, hey everyone, this is Angela again, coming back at ya. I wanted to do another video, try to get one going, and I decided I wanted to do a review on several foundations because everybody needs a good one, and I've gone through several in the past year, and I've repurchased, didn't repurchase, so I'm going to kind of go through each one, and not very detailed, but detailed enough to where you can decide if you want to try it or not. So first on the list, in no particular order, just kind of trying to keep it with the certain finishes that they have, but no particular love or like or hate or whatever order. Anyway, so first I have the NYX Total Control drop foundation, and this is what it looks like. That's what it is. It's very sheer. If you use the recommended drops that they tell you to use, I put a lot more than that. I'm a full coverage kind of gal, so I usually use probably way more than recommended, but like I told you before, I am a crazy person when it comes to putting on that foundation or my concealer. I want enough. I gotta have too much, probably, for a lot of people. But anyway, super inexpensive. I can't remember how much it is, but let me look. This one is $13, $14 really. Say on the website, I'm on Ulta, and they say that it's supposed to be a matte foundation, velvety to matte foundation, but to me it's more of a satin. It doesn't go matte on myself. Maybe I'm weird, but the one thing that I will kind of add on this is I love the particular foundation brush that they recommend buying with this particular foundation, and it is the NYX Professional Makeup foundation brush made for the drop foundation that they have. It looks like this. I'll link it down below just in case you're interested. I love the way this brush is. For whatever reason, it works with a lot of different foundations, and it just makes my makeup go on pretty good, and it gets into the cracks right here really well, which I really like. So just FYI. But yeah, so if you're interested in this, and if you've been wondering, should I buy it, then go ahead and try it and see if you like it. If not, you know, to each his own. But this is one that I do like. Next up, I have the No.7 Airbrush Away foundation. I've never used anything by them, only this. This is the only thing I've ever used, so I can't say anything about the brand really. I don't know a lot about them. I did look up the price. Let me see real quick. The price of this one is $17.99, and it is the same type of drop situation that the other one is. I don't like this one at all. I'm sorry, No.7, but something about this particular foundation is not my thing. I do not like it at all. This one's really sticky, and I don't like it. I just don't like it. I don't know what to say. It's not good. It doesn't last long. It doesn't stay on your skin long enough for me to wear it, even just to work. I think the colors are a little off too, because this is supposed to be this one I got in warm beige, and it's like really cool tone still. It's still got a lot of gray in it, in my opinion, and I just can't. I don't even know, but whatever it may be, I'm sorry, No.7. I've always wanted to try y'all's stuff, and this one just didn't sell me. But anyway, if you've ever been interested, I would recommend the NYX one over this one, and it's cheaper, and to me it's not as sticky. I mean, look at this. My color is more over here. You can tell that this one is much more grayish, if you will, than this one over here. It's crazy. I don't know. But yeah, I'd go with this one, not this one. So, on to some of my really favorite ones. Like, this is in no particular order, but the specific one that I'm about to talk about is really, really amazing. And then the next one is the one that I will tell you is a dupe for it. The Luminous Silk Foundation by Giorgio Armani. So the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation is $64, and that is at good old Sephora. I bought this a while back with a gift card because I really had been wanting to try it. I'd seen a lot of good reviews on it. Always wanted to get a, you know, high-end, or like really high-end foundation to see like what the big deal was, to see if there was really a difference. And this one, there is. I love this thing so much. Like, this foundation is so I remember watching Kathleen Lights, I think, and she got this and she didn't like it because it made her look greasy, and I totally agree, it can get you there, but if you bake correctly with it, like if you really put the time to put it on, it looks so good. Like, it makes your skin look like flawless, and I love it. It's beautiful. Like, buy it, please. It lasts long. It doesn't, it's not sticky. It goes on really well over primers. Like I said before, I love this guy, and this puts that on really, really well, and you can really get the product all over your face without using a whole bunch of it. So it goes a long way without wasting $64 on something that just is gone in a month. It lasts long. I know it's expensive, it sucks, but sometimes you get what you pay for. I always get compliments on my skin when I wear this. It makes me feel good. It makes my skin look amazing. And I'm just saying, if you ever buy high-end, please try that one. Go to Sephora, get a sample. They'll give you samples of it. It's like pretty good. That's what I did in the first time, because I fell in love with it from the sample, and then I went ahead and bought it because it was just too good to pass up. Anyway, I love it though, but it is expensive. So if you can't, this is where I'm going into this next one, because I love it as much as I do the Giorgio Armani. Well, just as much. Like, there's that smidge of, I love the more expensive one, but this second one is great for every day. It's great for anything really, but it's like the opposite end of the price level, but it does the job, and a really good job too. This one is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, and I have it in golden beige. It's my dupe for the Giorgio Armani one. I like it a lot because it's really inexpensive, but it has that same finish, same effect on my skin that the Giorgio Armani does. The Wet n Wild Photo Focus is really good. It goes on smoothly. I use it with the beauty blender, or I use it with the brush. It doesn't matter. Either one works really well with it. Peep this. The Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation is $5.99. $6, ladies and gentlemen. The only thing that I see tons of people complain about is the smell. But it smells like paint. It really does. It's not the most amazing smell, but I get over it because as soon as I put it on, and as soon as I'm done with all my makeup, that scent is gone. On a scale of 1 to 10, if I told you, out of all the ones that I've showed you already, even the ones that I haven't, this one would be one of the ones that I'd be like, go get it, run to the store. It's only $6. Alright, so on the next one I have the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. It's the Invisible Cover foundation. I got a sample of it in one of the little bags that you get from Sephora whenever you buy so much. They send you a bag full of like deluxe samples. I'd been wanting to try it for a while because I saw a lot of good reviews on it, but this one isn't my favorite one. The Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation is $43, and it says it's supposed to be medium coverage and it's supposed to be for sensitive, normal, dry combination, or oily skin. I just don't like it. It doesn't last that long for me. The finish is pretty natural, and I like a full coverage matte foundation, and this one just doesn't set well on my face. It kind of dries up right here, and right here on the cracks of my mouth, Ugh, and it doesn't look good at all. Ooh. And we can't have that, because I don't want to look like that. I don't want to have a crusty mouth, and I don't want to have a crusty eyebrow. It's just not okay. So yeah, this is X-Nay on this one, but I'm sure it works for a lot of people. It's just not my favorite at all. Makeup Forever, I love a lot of your stuff, just not this particular foundation. I'm sorry. Anyways, I have a NYX foundation stick. I really like this one for every day. It has a more oily type finish to it. It's very, it goes down really well after you put powder on. I don't have a problem with it. At first it's kind of sticky, tacky type, but it's not bad at all. It's what it looks like. Obviously I've used it a lot, but usually what I'll use this for is the first base for a foundation, and then I'll go on with another foundation. I know I'm so extra, but that's what I usually do. It's a really good base foundation over all the concealer and color correction that you do. I go in with this one, and I'll put a little bit, not too much, but a little bit to blend that all in, and then I'll go in with maybe my Giorgio Armani to really get a full coverage look. And that's really when I'm trying to do extra work, to when I'm going out or when I've got something I want to look really, really good for, trying to impress people, you know. But anyway, that's usually what I use this one for. I have used it by itself just for work or just easygoing kind of night, and I like it a lot. On to the next one. This one's pretty short. I mean, because I used it a couple of times and I really like it, but I don't have too much of an opinion on it because I got it not too long ago, but I need to get a full size and really use it for maybe a couple of weeks or so. So it's Lancome, and it is $47 for the full size. It is forgive me, but it is Tint Idole Ultra Long Wear Foundation. Don't crucify me if I said that wrong. It's a really nice coverage. I really like it. The couple of times that I used it, it really, like, I was shook. Like, I was like, oh, this looks good. It made my skin look automatically blurred. You know what I mean? Like that, the look you're supposed to get with the professionals, except for it was just the foundation. The little sample that I got, go to Dillard's or somewhere and get you a sample, because it's pretty cool. I like it a lot. But anyways, on to the next one. This one is I haven't used it in a long time because I went through it a while back. I've gone through two, I think, and because I've gotten onto other ones, just trying to try out new ones, I haven't gone back to it, but I really do like it, and I really do love it for summer because it's really full coverage, but it's not heavy. And in the summer I want full coverage, but sometimes the heavier foundations make you hot, make you sweat easier, and it just doesn't work because it's just so hot already. And I live in Texas, guys. It's hot all the time. It doesn't matter if it's winter. What do you mean snow? I don't know what that is. The Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation, and it has SPF 15. I really like this because it's really full coverage, but it's not cakey. It says it's supposed to be 12-hour makeup and oil-free makeup, which is really good because the oil part bothers me in a lot of foundations. That's why I have to go hardcore on the baking, because I do get oily in my T-zone. The other parts of my face are just really dry, so I'm kind of combination. But the Amazonian Clay line that they do, all the Amazonian stuff, I love so much. So if you're into Tarte and you're into SPF in your foundation, this one. I just want to say, before I say this, I know a lot of people love it. It's the Milani Conceal and Perfect, the 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. I got mine in light beige. I don't love it. The Milani Conceal and Perfect was like, I wanted to love it so much, and I use it a lot, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna like it this time, and I just don't. I can't. I don't know what it is. There's something about the I don't know if it's because it's trying to be the 2-in-1, that the texture of the foundation, it looks good when it's going on, but after a while it looks drying on my face almost, and I just can't hang with it. It makes my skin look like more, like you can see my pores more. You can really tell different things that I don't like, that I see that someone may not really care about, but I do, and I just can't hang with it. I wanted to love this so much. I'm sorry, Milani. I do love all your other stuff, your lip glosses and your beautiful lipsticks. On to the next one. This one though, guys. Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Long Wearing Liquid Foundation. This thing, this beautiful, beautiful thing. I wear this to go swimming. I'm that person that wears makeup to go to the beach, to go swimming, to do whatever I need to do that's gonna cause me to maybe not have makeup on. I'm gonna be wearing makeup regardless. It doesn't matter. And this stuff lasts a long time. It covers every little flaw you have ever wanted to cover, and it's just perfection. The only thing I can say that sucks about this particular thing is that it oxidizes like nobody's business. This one's the shade 4.0, which usually I'd probably be the 5 or 6, but in this one I have to get the 4. In the store, don't immediately buy the one that matches when you pump out some product. Go in there and get some close to your shade, a little lighter than, and then walk around, kind of feel it out, let it dry up, and then see which one matches you after an hour or so, because that's the one you're gonna want to get. I don't know why it oxidizes so much, but whatever. It's beautiful and I love it, and that's why I stick by it. My top 3 out of all of the ones that I've talked about are the Giorgio Armani, which is $65, $64, $65, so it is the most expensive. Out of all of them, the finish that it gives me is quite beautiful. If you ever can and you want to treat yourself, get this. It's really amazing. The second would be the Wet and Wild Photo Focus Foundation. I love it so much. It's my second to the Giorgio Armani, except for it's $5, $6. So you can't go wrong with something that compares to a high-end foundation and it be $6. And my third would be, of course, the one that I just talked about, is the Urban Decay All Nighter for all the sweaty water situations I go through. This is the one that I love so much. Just don't forget the oxidizing situation. Look at me. I love foundation. It is the base of makeup, and it's what makes the whole look tie in together. It's that finished product, and I love it. And so that's why I've been really going for it and trying all the foundations that I can, because it is the focal point of everybody. It's that you want your skin to look good. And my boyfriend's being funny. Anyway.
Am I doing that?
Thanks for stopping by again. I always appreciate it. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And I'm Angela, Spellbound Beauty, and hope to see you soon. Have a good one.